TVK chief Vijay has slammed Chief Minister Stalin over the Kalengar scheme and sharing a tweet on social media X. Vijay said, and I quote, "How was it suddenly announced that the new summer special package is rupees 2000? Is summer coming only this year or what?" Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has credited 5,000 rupees each into the bank accounts of 1.31 crore women beneficiaries under this scheme. Of this, 3,000 covers the month of February, March and April, while a special summer aid of 2,000 has been deposited. In a post in social media X, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin claimed that the central government tried to stall the scheme for 3 months, but his Dravidian model government acted independently to ensure the payments were made. He said that using election as an excuse, central government tried to stall the scheme, but he delivered his promise despite opposition. Reacting to Stalin's social media post, Tamilisai Sundarajan, former BJP Tamil Nadu state president, stated that while the chief minister can announce any scheme, there is no truth to the claim that the central government tried to block it, and criticized the statement as politically motivated. She said, and I quote, "The chief minister can announce any scheme he wants, but claiming that, but there's no absolute, no truth in saying that the central government is trying to block it again." Viewers, it's War Awards that has now begun after the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin announced 5,000 rupees to beneficiaries, to women beneficiaries from the state of Tamil Nadu, after which the former BJP state president as well as TVK chief Vijay has questioned this particular decision by the state government. And as the Tamil Nadu Assembly elections near, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin announced that rupees 5,000 has been credited in advance to women beneficiaries under the Kalengar Women Rights Scheme, along with an additional rupees 2,000 as a summer special package. In total, deposited to 5,000 into the bank account of 1.31 crore women across the state. Now, viewers, this has drawn sharp criticism from the TVK chief, who have questioned this decision taken by the Stalin government. The BJP also raised question on the allegation that has been levelled against the Bharatiya Janata Party and the central government, that the central governments tried to create obstruction on delivering the scheme for the people of Tamil Nadu. Viewers, I'm being joined by A. Saravanan, DMK leader. A. Saravanan, thank you for speaking to News9. Now, this is a very big decision that has been announced by the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, and right before the polls. Now, the allegation also have been coming in from the DMK side that the central government tried to create obstruction for the state government to launch this scheme for the women beneficiaries across the state.
Yeah, this is the plan, the devious intent of the BJP to stall this scheme ahead of the elections and bring a bad name to the DMK government. And our leader, Mr. M.K. Stalin, preempted that move, ensured that they get all the money that is required for the next 3 months, and ensured that they get the free flow. People of the state of Tamil Nadu, especially the women beneficiaries of this scheme, are dependent on this. It makes a small difference in their lives, and our leaders never wanted to disappoint them. That is why this has happened, and as usual, they are trumped. They think they are the Chanakyas. These are the Chanakyas of the Chanakyas. So, they are just crying foul.
Well, Sarvanji, the Vijay, TVK chief Vijay, he has put out a post in social media X. Now he says that how was it suddenly announced that the new summer special package is rupees 2,000? Is summer coming only this year or what? And this question has been raised by Vijay himself.
See, Vijay was in a deep slumber in his bungalow at Panayur. And the Chief Minister's early morning tweet and video has woken him up rudely. That is why he is so disoriented. And the tweet is that result of the disorientation, and that is totally expected out of him. Let him understand the situation. Let him take a stand, whether he is opposing this or he is supporting this. Let him say he opposes this move of giving 5,000 rupees. The people of Tamil Nadu will see to it.
Well, thank you, A. Saravanan, the DMK leader, for speaking to News 9. Now I'm being joined by my colleague, Thoya Zakshi. Thoya, it's a big announcement coming in from Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. And post that, we had seen that the War Awards has already begun. Now, the allegation came in from the government that the BJP is creating obstruction. The BJP clarified that no obstruction was created. It's a lie that is being spread by the Chief Minister. Now, Vijay also comes in front and questioned this scheme that has been launched in by the state government.
Well, of course, Sabya, ahead of the 2026 Assembly elections, where M.K. Stalin has announced that 5,000 rupees had been credited to 1.31 crore women under the Kalinger Women's Rights Scheme, where comprising advance payment and a 2,000 rupees summer special package, while alleging the rival parties, had attempted to stall the assistance and assuring that the aid would continue uninterrupted. He also promised that the monthly assistance to rupees 2,000 if the Dravidian Munnetra Kazhagam returns to power. That is the Dravidian Model 2.0, where in response that All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam had also announced the counter poll promises. When we also see in his previous, a few days back when AIADMK had announced its poll promises, one of the promises was this.
Well, Thoya, extremely sorry to cut you at this moment, but viewers, we are getting live visuals from Vijay's rally. On your screen, you can see a massive crowd gathered for TVK Chief Vijay's rally in Salem, and clearly several police personals also have been deployed, and clearly after the Karur stampede, the security arrangement has been intensified. Only 4,998 people have been allowed for Vijay's rally in Salem. Now you can see on your screen that how the security as well as the Tamil Nadu police trying to make sure that Vijay's convoy can move without any problem or without any crowd coming in, as large amount of people have gathered on the roads, and some people, in fact, on your screen you can see, have crossed the barricades which has been laid down, and the Tamil Nadu police really having a difficult time to manage the crowd, and strict orders also has been given by the administration, and they have asked the people to make sure that they follow the law and order situation. As well, they have requested pregnant women and senior citizens not to come to the rally. Now, we all saw what happened in the Karur stampede. Now, after that, the Vijay is all set to hold his rally in Salem, where arrangements have already been met. And this time around, passes have been issued from QR code, and only these participants will be allowed to attend the rally. Now, viewers, you can see Vijay's convoy moving to the rally location. Meanwhile, barricades have been put across both sides of the road, and whether it is the TVK workers or the local police or the personal security are trying their best to make sure that the people stay behind the barricades, the people do not cross the barricades, and the law and order situation is maintained throughout the rally. Now, viewers, TVK Chief Vijay is all set to hold this mega rally in Salem, and the TVK announced that it will hold a tightly controlled election meeting as well ahead of the upcoming election. And the party founder and chief actor turned politician Vijay is scheduled to address a gathering of 4,998 people. Now, viewers, the police guidelines state that the event has been organized strictly as a permitted internal meeting. Entry will be allowed only to those who have been issued passes embedded with QR codes. With no exception, district level administrators have said only authorized participants will be permitted inside the venue. Viewers, this meeting will take place at the KVK Garden premises between 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. The arrangements were inspected by TVK General Secretary N. Anand and Election Management General Secretary Adhav Arjuna, Executive Committee Chief Coordinator K.A. Sangotayan and other party officials who spoke to the media after the inspection. Now viewers, you can see on your screen that the visuals coming in from the Salem where Vijay is expected to arrive shortly. On your screen you can see how the supporters of Vijay, TVK chief, are trying to get a glimpse of him by breaking the barricades, and that's what is the real problem, because have to make sure that the law and order situation is maintained. Now you can see, viewers, on your screen that how the fans are trying to get a glimpse of TVK chief Vijay as his convoy moves towards the place where the program is scheduled to be held. Meanwhile, heavy security has been deployed in and around the venue to ensure the event proceeds smoothly, and officers are conducting vehicle checks at key entry points, and traffic diversions and temporary road restrictions have also been imposed in both the area where the event's hours. And viewers, the authorities have advised the public to avoid unnecessary travel through these routes and use alternative roads to reduce congestion. Viewers, the heightened security comes after the tragic stampede in September last year at a TVK gathering to welcome Vijay, in which 41 people died. And authorities say the new measures are aimed at maintaining law and order, ensuring public safety. Now, viewers, I have on with viewers, I have Thoya Zakshi still connected. Thoya, it's a massive amount of people have gathered on the visuals. We have seen that large crowd, and this time around heavy security arrangements has been put in place. Only 4,998 people are allowed, and passes has been issued with QR code. So somewhere the state government is and the state administration is also extremely cautious because what has happened in Karur.
Well, of course, Sabya, as the Tamil Nadu political arena heats up towards the 2026 assembly elections, where the Tamilnaga Vetri Karagam leader Vijay will participate in a grand executive meeting and an election campaign meeting, which is to be held at the KVB Garden premises in the Salem district today, where not only Salem but also important executives from 5 neighboring districts, that is Namakkal, Erode, Dharmapuri, and Krishnagiri, are also participating in this meeting, where the party administration is strictly following the 51 conditions imposed by the police to avoid any untoward incident crowding at the meeting, where we also see what happened on the 27th of September 2025, where 41 innocent, people lost their lives in the Karur stampede tragedy. Today, around 1,000 police personals are on a security duty, have been deployed at this venue, where 10 ambulance and medical teams have also been kept on a standby at this location, where you also see that Vijay has already arrived at the Salem district and he's heading towards the venue where the public meeting will take place. Towards, thousands of supporters and fans began gathering around the Salem airport and the area where Vijay is staying since 5 a.m. today, to catch a glimpse of him. Despite the strict restrictions imposed by the police, the youth waited on the roadsides, eager to catch a glimpse of their leader, Vijay. Heavy security arrangements were also made for Vijay's visit. You can also see that the flex banners also placed in the areas near the airport were also removed because the permission to plant flag poles were also denied, where the TVK administrators has also expressed, they're anxious on this. But you also see that, a special place within the premises for performing prayers, as since today is Friday, a special space has also been reserved with the premises for, the Islamic administrators participating in the meeting to conduct prayers, has also been, given. And also several leaders will be taking part in today's meeting as well, Sabya. And you can also see that General Secretary Buzi Anand, and also the election in charge, who's also a General Secretary for TVK, Adav Arjuna, and also the senior member of the TVK, Mr. K. Sengotian, will also be taking part in this meeting. It is also said that today Vijay is going to address an important speech where he will also be speaking about various, promises. I can tell you that he will be, various schemes that he will be he will be implementing once if he's, coming into power. So these are the major that is coming right now from the Salem district, Sabya. So we'll have to wait and see. It is also expected that Vijay will be speaking in between 2 to 3 p.m. His speech will be there in between 2 to 3 p.m. So we'll have to wait and see what kind of important statements that he's going to make. Because as we also see that today, Vijay has also criticized, the chief minister for its scheme that chief minister has launched, where the 5,000 rupees for women's, and also where the chief minister has also stated that, if the DMK government comes back to power, the usual 1,000 rupees for women will be increased for 2,000. So even the TVK Vijay is also expected to criticize again in today's speech as well. So we'll have to wait and see what is going to turn out in today's speech, Sabya.
Well, Thoya, we have seen that massive kind of security has been deployed. And as you rightly pointed out, the messaging from TVK Chief Vijay also will be extremely important, because this comes amid the backdrop of the women-centric scheme, which has been just announced by Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. So as far as this rally is concerned, where important functionaries of TVK party will also be present, but it will also have a huge political implications as well, and a message for the other political parties.
Well, of course, in the previous speech where Vijay, when he criticized, the DMK government, not only in his previous speech, he's been criticizing the DMK government in every speech that he has addressed till today. In previous speech, during the TVK's third anniversary, at that point of time, he has made it very clear that, the election would be, contested in between the TVK alliance, TVK and its alliance, and the DMK-led alliance, and as well as the NDA-led alliance. And he has also made it very clear that this year, 2026. Assembly elections would be a direct contest between the DMK as well as TVK, and he also has called several times. He has lashed the state government by calling the DMK government a evil force. So we'll have to see this speech, how it's going to be impact the state government, and what kind of statements he is expected to make in today's speech. Whereas you also see that TVK chief Vijay, who has criticized the DMK government, for questioning the timing of this 2,000 summer package announcement, and the decision to credit the funds on, today, instead of usual 15th of every month, and alleged that the move was, came by political consideration and a fear of, growing political, public supporters of his party. And he has also, spoken about various schemes in previous speeches as well. And this speech also, it is expected that he would also speak on various schemes. Especially, he would highlight that chief minister's scheme that the chief minister has announced it this morning on this special summer package announcement. So we'll have to wait and see, Sabya. It is expected that Vijay is going to make important announcements in today's speech as well.
Well, Thoya, I want to know from you, is Salem chosen strategically by the TVK because of its importance, political importance, when you speak about the western Tamil Nadu?
Well, of course, Salem is one of the important constituency, but where we also see that when it comes to AIADMK, Edapadi K. Palaniswamy, constituency is Salem district, and when we also see that since K.A. Sengotian is one of the a leader, a senior veteran leader who was a former minister for AIADMK, who is now with the TVK, who has joined the TVK under the leadership of Vijay. This particular district, it's going to be very important. When it comes to the political scenario in the state of Tamil Nadu, because it is also said that MGR, the former chief minister of Tamil Nadu, who had also did a rally in this district as well. So obviously, it is going to be a very important district for the TVK, because there are certain districts where when you take it Krishnagiri, Salem, Erode, Namakkal, Dharmapuri, these are the districts which is going to have a major political impact in today's assembly elections that's going to come up. So this is it is a proper planned, I can tell you, Sabya, because as K. Sengotian is now, in TVK, so he is guiding the TVK party to make sure that which part of Tamil Nadu will have a great impact in this year's 2026 assembly elections. You can also see that. Before K. Sengotian joins, TVK, there was a list of campaign locations which were given out by the TVK party. But now after K. Sengotian joins, where you see that the now, since it is happening in Salem, the previous it happened in Erode. Previous to that, it happened in Kanjipuram. So these are the districts, which is going to have a major impact in this year's 2026 assembly elections. So we'll have to see the crowd. You can also you can already see in the visuals, Sabya, the crowd is just piling up, and you can see that not only the Salem district administrators would be attending this event. That there are several other administrators from the neighboring districts, like I already mentioned, from Erode, Namakkal, Dharmapuri, Krishnagiri, will also be joining this meeting today, Sapya.
Well, Toya, looking at the visuals, large amount of supporters have turned it. This time around, what is different that passes with QR code has been issued, but there would be a lot of fans and supporters of Vijay who would be upset, and there are chances that there could be confusion, or they would want to get a glimpse they could barge into. But this time around, what we are learning, that security also has been intensified. Now, this is one question. Another question, Koya, is Vijay focusing more on anti-corruption or anti-DMK or anti-AIA-DMK sentiments, or on the youth politics or Tamil identity?
Well, Sabya, first let me answer to your first question. So, arrangements have been made for, parking 7 places for 2 and 4 wheelers, and also the facilities like drinking water and toilet facilities for two separate entrances for men and women, and also 25 CCTV for cameras on surveillance. 15 medical teams and 6 medical camps has been put up in this particular venue where the event is going to take place. When we see that now, since the Karur stampede has happened, a tragedy that took place where 41 people who lost their lives, after that, TVK has come up with this idea that they would be issuing QR codes. Only people who have QR codes would be allowed to attend the event. But now that it is also said that people, whoever wants to see Vijay, the police has also been seriously taking the security matters into consideration, because a total 20 galleries have been set up One of four is 250 people in one gallery will be given place where Vijay, will be giving a 50 meters away from the gallery. He will be speaking. He will be standing on the campaign vehicle, which will be 50 meters away from the gallery, and he will be speaking. Where now the deputy commissioner of police, who has also inspected the venue, has also said that no one is allowed to climb the hill near the venue. It has made it very clear the security has been tighten up in this particular venue, and it is also said that no people will be either climbing on any kind of hills or any kind of buildings, and everything will be watched by the police and the who have
Well,
been
Thoya,
deployed
thank
over there.
you.
On
Th-
the other hand,
Well, Thoya,
since you
thank
have
you
talked.
for your inputs on this. That was my colleague Thoya Zakshi sharing the inputs on the all-important rally of TVK Chief Vijay amid massive security deployments and huge amount of fans turning up.